Hello there, and welcome to another video here on this Esoteric Circle YouTube channel. My name is Pete Haskins, and welcome. Wherever you are at on your journey, I just want to let you know how important you are to this world, and your journey, your hero's journey, is a huge part of the evolution of this planet. Each one of us has to think of us individually as cells, and we each need to be healthy. We each need to be healthy in order for the whole body to be whole. So part of the fourth way and part of esoteric Christianity, part of orthodoxy, and part of this esoteric brotherhood that Moraviev and Gurdjieff and Spensky and Robin Amos and Charles Ashnan, part of what they're all talking about is this getting healthy. Each one of us individually getting healthy. And you're a big part of this. Part of this getting healthy is you realizing where you fit into the world. And one of the most important concepts within the fourth way movement is this idea that we are all a part of this machine and we are all asleep. It's very similar to the Matrix, isn't it? And it's so similar to that. I just absolutely love that, especially that very, very first one, not Matrix 4, definitely not Matrix 4, but the first three, but definitely that first one, where you realize you are a part of a machine. You are a part of a synthetic world, and this world is oppressing you, and you feel like you don't fit in. And I have always felt like this, and that's one of the reasons why I love Gnosticism, Christian Gnosticism, Valentinian Gnosticism, because it looks upon the universe as a prison and Earth as the oubliette, as the dungeon. And I love that because I've never felt like I fit in. And I've never felt like even as a preacher, as a pastor, I don't feel like I fit in with other pastors. And I don't feel comfortable there. There's a reason why. There's something more that's pulling me. And if you've ever felt this way, even if you're listening to me and you're a pastor who feels like you're being pulled in a different direction, listen to that. Listen to that. Realize that much of your life has been spent basically just being a machine. And you're just going through the motions, whether it's a career, or whether it's marriage, whether it's a job, whether it's kids, a mortgage and 2 cars and blah, blah, blah. I mean, it sounds trite, but it really is. We are just machines. And we realize when we get to the end of our lives, sometimes we realize we've been living it for someone else. And guess what, folks? No one's keeping score. You have to live this life for you. You have to follow this, and this esoteric path is real, and it's not cured by by an ice bath. This is an esoteric path. This is the hero's journey, where you have to meet yourself, and you have to realize you are your own worst enemy, and you have to meet that, and you have to say, I need to listen. I need to listen to that inner call, because we are essentially in this world of ours just machines churning out money, churning out energy, churning out negative energy for other people, and we are being manipulated. Let me read to you part of In Search of the Miraculous, beginning of the book, and it's at the beginning for a reason, because it's describing us at this initial stage of awakening. This initial stage of awakening is where you're at right now. He says this: all the people you see, all the people you know, all the people you may get to know are machines, actual machines working solely under the power of external influences, as you yourself said. Machines they are born, and machines they die. How do savages and intellectuals come into this? Even now, at this very moment, which he's talking about World War I, which was going on right then as they had that meeting that night in Moscow. While we are talking, several millions of machines are trying to annihilate one another. What is the difference between them? Where are the savages and where are the intellectuals? They are all alike. And he ends up with this. But there's a possibility of ceasing to be a machine. It is of this we must think, and not about the different kinds of machines that exist. Of course, there are different machines. A motor car is a machine, a gramophone is a machine, and a gun is a machine. But what of it? It is the same thing. They are all machines. I love this stuff. And you have to stop being a machine. Part of this awakening and part of this reminder is to realize where you fit in. Where are you at right now in your life? Do you feel like you are a machine within your job or within relationships or just within the world? And when are you going to wake up? Because this world needs healthy people in it, just like a body needs healthy cells. We cannot be cancerous cells within our society. Our society is already declining, and it's already descending into chaos. We need to be healthy cells. So when you work on yourself, this hero's journey, when you work on yourself, not just through the motor center, right? The fourth way is about the fakir and the yogi and the monk, all those centers, the motor center, the intellectual center, and the emotional center. All of them working together. That is the point of the fourth way. That we don't just do one at a time, or we just don't focus on one. We focus on all four of them, living in the world, in this fallen world, as Charles Ashton would say, and living in it as one redeemed. We have to be on a mission in order to help save this world and help it evolve by working on ourselves. You can't just be a machine, and you can't just continue to be asleep. You have to wake up. You have to wake up and realize that now is the time. Now is the time to really work at this stuff. Stay tuned. You know, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm here. I'm here to connect with you. And as I've said many times, we have a Discord channel. And if you're interested, send me a note and I will send you my email, and then I will invite you into Discord. Not into Discord, but I will invite you to our online community where about 25 or 30 of us are gathered. About 10 of us or so gather each Saturday morning. And we are going through Moravia's Gnosis 1 right now, and he talks about the same thing. So it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. There are friends out there who are going to be there for you. There are friends out there who are going to be there with you and beside you. But, you know, even Gurdjieff says you can't do this by yourself. Reach out. Reach out and realize there's a community there for you. Blessings to you, and I'll see you real soon.